Ever since I heard about the room theory, I haven't looked at anybody in my life the same since. This is relationships. If you're talking to somebody new, if you're dating somebody, this is friendships, this is family, this is anybody in your life. Start looking at life this way, using the room theory, and I promise you it's gonna change your life starting today. And I gotta let y'all know I'm your big brother Russ. Now let's break it down. The unfinished room theory. Everybody that you allow into your life builds a room in your house. Some people come in, they decorate it, it's beautiful, aka they treat you how you deserve to be treated. Some come into your house and rearrange things, they mess things up, aka they take away from your peace of mind. Some come into your life or your house and they leave mid-renovation, aka they were temporary. They came into your life and they just left out the blue. One thing that you gotta remember is this is your house, your life. Who you allow into your house, who you allow to make a room in your house affects how you trust, how you love, and overall your peace of mind. Don't just let anybody into your home. Keep this in mind.
I'm gonna tell y'all one of the hardest concepts for me to grasp along my journey. It was realizing that your subconscious mind doesn't know anybody outside of you. So what exactly does this mean? Well, coming from a long line of shit talkers and people who love to roast other people, I had to really get this through my mind. It's just natural for me to be driving and be like, move out my way, ugly ass boy. I don't really mean that you're ugly, okay? I can't even really see you in front of me. I'm just saying you ugly because you jumped in front of my car. My subconscious thinks that I'm talking about myself, calling myself an ugly ass boy. I know damn well. Subconscious gonna hear that harsh ass language and be like, oh, so this how we talk to ourselves? This the tone that we use? I guess. And you start wondering why your inner dialogue becomes so hard. Start being overly critical of yourself. You low-key start being irritated for like almost nothing. Or at least that's what it seemed like on the surface. But again, in my mind, I'm like, roasting people is cultural, okay? Reading people is like a damn sport, and commentary is another form of art. Especially when you got away with words. Hello. Of course, when I first discovered this information, I let my ego come trying to rationalize just like everything else. Telling myself, but I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about them. Sure, my body knows I don't mean it like that. It really ain't that deep. I got real with myself and I realized that I was training my darn mind every single time I opened my mouth. Crazy how you could think you roasting them, but you actually programming yourself. This do not mean you can't have discernment. This don't mean you can't have fun. This don't mean you can't call people out. All I'm saying is you can stop making character assassination a personality trait. Subconscious understands the concept of divine oneness. Subconscious will not separate them from me. What the subconscious gonna do is just record that energy. So in all honesty, unlearning this one for me has been a very hard pill to swallow. Now, for the most part, I recognize, watch your mouth. This ain't got shit to do with being scared. This means that you are intentional. Not everything deserves commentary. Some things deserve silence and distance. I can guarantee y'all I'm not here to be fun police, because like I said, this shit is a sport for me. I'm just here to bring awareness.
You finally understand in life that people only act towards you the way their current level of consciousness allows them to. You'll stop giving a fuck about people and what they do. You'll stop giving a fuck about people and what they say. Because people only act according to their current level of awareness in life. And awareness spreads across multiple aspects of the human psyche. You need social awareness, emotional awareness, intelligence awareness, spatial awareness, all the different types of awareness that humans have. When you see people who just talk shit for no reason, negative as shit all the time, negative for no reason, it's literally because that's the level their consciousness allows them to act. They don't know how to act better. They don't know how to be a better person. They mind literally cannot comprehend the shit. All they can comprehend based on their current level of knowledge is how to be a piece of shit. Because before I head out, let me hit y'all with this analogy real quick. This is their level of understanding. Right here. This is where their consciousness allows them to reach in life. This is how well they think. And this is you. This them. This is how they think. This is you. This is how you think. Or maybe this is you. And this is how you think. Or maybe this is you. And this is how you think. Fuck what this motherfucker talking about. Fuck him.
Only way you can win the game of life if you win and disappear. Stop telling all your friends and family all the wins you had, all the accomplishments you had, all the goals you hit. Just keep it to yourself. Because when you do that, you are putting a literal target on your back. You know, some people are not as happy as you think they are. You know what I mean? That's like telling somebody, hey, oh my God, my business is doing good. You know, it just hit $1 million in revenue. And then you tell your friend that's like homeless or on the brink of homeless and works a 9-to-5 job. Like, some people are not is going to be excited as you are. That's why the only thing to do is just keep winning, right? Keep accomplishing everything you say you're going to accomplish and just keep it to yourself. Don't tell a soul. I struggle with this too. Like, if I do something big or, you know, I hit one of my goal marks, you know, I'm quick to run and tell people. But it's like, you know, they really may not care in that moment. If they don't care like that, then honestly, it's not really your friend. But the biggest thing you can do is just hold all your wins to yourself. And when you get to a certain point, that's where you can that's when you can start telling motherfuckers like, hey, this is what I accomplished during a whole year. I don't want to, you know, because sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot when you tell people.
Early mornings will set you apart. Not overnight, but eventually, my guy. People think waking up early is some cute productivity hack. Nah, it's long-term separation strategy, bro. It took me years of waking up early to realize what was even fucking happening. Praying when it was quiet, reading when nobody was watching, journaling when no one was fucking listening, visualizing a life that I wasn't even living yet, drinking water before I was touching my fucking phone, meditating while the world was still asleep, training when excuses were still warm in fucking bed. At first, nothing fucking changed. No fireworks, no instant fucking glow up, just tired, but was building this discipline. Then one day I looked up and realized, damn, my reactions are calmer. My focus is sharper. My body feels stronger. I feel more grounded in my faith. I can manage chaos a lot easier now. That's the part nobody fucking posts. Early mornings don't reward you quickly. They reward you quietly. While everybody else is rushing to catch up with their day, you've already met yourself before the noise showed the fuck up. So yeah, if you're willing to wake up early long enough to build habits before results, you won't just be ahead in the morning. You'll be ahead in life.
It is about the silent force that surrounds you. And that force is what I call your aura. You do not attract what you chase. You attract what you are. Your aura is your broadcast signal. It is the frequency you emit unconsciously, consistently, and unapologetically. Before you speak, it speaks for you. Before you enter a room, it arrives ahead of you. Before you pitch an idea, or launch a product, or ask for a raise, your aura has already negotiated the terms. So if you are poor on the inside, if you carry doubt in your bones, if your self-talk drips with scarcity, then I don't care how big your dreams are, you will sabotage your success at every turn. This is the law of resonance, and it is non-negotiable. You see, every thought you think emits a signal. Every emotion you hold becomes a pattern. Every belief you adopt becomes a magnetic current, either pulling prosperity toward you or repelling it from your field. You are either a magnet or a repellent. And here's where people fail. They try to fake confidence. They paste on smiles. They rehearse affirmations they don't believe. They act as if but vibrate fear underneath it all. And the universe reads the real signal, not your words, not your dreams, your energy. So let me ask you a question. What are you broadcasting? Because your aura cannot lie, it reflects your truth.